So Gumbo once again is at the forefront of the battle of the police. We have three main citizen journalists, Tyrant Finder, Subject Access, Will I Am a Cold Chill filming the action. Imagine if these demonstrations were peaceful, these three would get so little traffic to their feed. Let's be honest, Saturday's protest on the whole was mainly peaceful. Gumbo, who looks like he barely can put a sentence together, helps lead the charge. This is the man who can't afford cigarettes most of the time, constantly turning up to rallies. He's a violent man. Do the so-called journalists who rely on clicks focus on him, or does one indeed pay for him to come? All we know about Gumbo is that his nickname is Marco. He doesn't look Italian, so we'll just presume his name is Mark. It's also curious the first person Tyrant Finder finds to talk to first in the day is Marco. We have Hikoku, shouting in a megaphone, his tactic of firing the crowd up. We have the usual faces, always there whenever there's trouble. Let's be fair to the crowd, some genuinely did try to protect the police. But my theory, hey, I can do conspiracies too, it's allowed sometime. Gumbo is a paid agitator. He probably receives his money at the end of the day. The more havoc he causes, the more money he makes. Trouble for clicks, money for views. The more views the channel gets, the more money Gumbo makes. In any other walk of life, Gumbo might be given a menial job, but in reality he'd never make the highest office in the company, and yet Gumbo is the face of the movement. He has risen to the height of stardom, and is often seen near prominent figureheads of the movement such as Piers Corbyn, David Curtin. Let's be honest, the anti-lockdown bunch are a group of idiots with no real leader. They all have their little cons. The big man at the top was David Icke, leading everything. However, David Icke is near enough a proven lunatic, who can communicate quite well one-on-one in interviews. His conspiracies are way out there. So the next rung of the ladder down is a mess, and everyone is competing in some way or other to be the most noticed. Louise Creffield set up Stand Up X, just another donation-based model, now turned into subscription-based service. Piers Corbyn, David Curtin, Lawrence Fox, all preaching the same message and wanting to be London mayor, only Piers will actually get arrested. The other two are a bit smarter and run away from trouble before the police come, but Fox does this as some noble pursuit. Curtin and Piers just do it for donations for their campaign funds. Then Curtin and Piers have the same bodyguards, spotters if you like watching out for them. And then you've got the self-servers, Louise Hampton, Fiona Rose Diamond, Kate Shimarani. All after money in different ways. And bottom of the pile are the citizen journalists, who could not stand a peaceful protest. I can soon imagine the time where they start coming round with donation buckets. The lockdown is just about over, so